Daily Mass Readings and Reflection. June 14, 2023. Feast Day of Saint Joseph Hymnographer. First reading. 2 Corinthians chapter 3. Verses 4 to 11. Brothers and sisters, such confidence we have through Christ toward God. Not that of ourselves we are qualified to take credit for anything is coming from us, rather, our qualification comes from God, who has indeed qualified us as ministers of a new covenant, not of letter but of spirit, for the letter brings death, but the Spirit gives life. Now if the ministry of death, carved in letters on stone, was so glorious that the children of Israel could not look intently at the face of Moses because of its glory that was going to fade, how much more will the ministry of the Spirit be glorious? For if the ministry of condemnation was glorious, the ministry of righteousness will abound much more in glory. Indeed, what was endowed with glory has come to have no glory in this respect because of the glory that surpasses it. For if what was going to fade was glorious, how much more will what endures be glorious? Responsorial Psalm. Holy is the Lord our God. Gospel. Matthew chapter 5. Verses 17 to 19. Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have come not to abolish but to fulfill. Amen. I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not the smallest letter or the smallest part of a letter will pass from the law, until all things have taken place. Therefore, whoever breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do so will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever obeys and teaches these commandments will be called greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Reflection. Not to abolish but to fulfill. Laws are guiding principles for any community. The law here refers to the teachings which God gave to his people at Mount Sinai through Moses. The Jews have two classifications of the law: oral and written. The Gospel mentions that the scribes add many more things to the law than God had originally intended. Thus Jesus often criticizes the scribes and the Pharisees. However, Jesus teaches that the essence of the law must be fulfilled. Jesus teaches reverence for God's law, respect and reverence for God himself, for the Lord's Day, for parents, for life and property, for another person's good name, etc. The commandments teach us the way of love, for God and for neighbor. Jesus gives us the grace to love as he loves us, to forgive as he forgives us. He teaches us to love righteousness. As his followers, we must love his commandments and avoid committing what is sinful.